Hi everybody. I hope everyone had a wonderful 4th of July weekend and that you're having a good week. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this during the week video. Some of you might recognize where I am. I'm here late Wednesday afternoon. I'm here on Main Street in Old Salem. I'm going to share with you why I'm here in just a little bit. I want to share with you some of the things that are happening for us at King Moravian Church. First, I want to thank everyone who came to our drive-up offering for King Outreach Ministry. We had a great turnout. We got a lot of personal items for King Outreach. We received an offering for them of over $750. And let me just say, it was wonderful seeing people in our church. And it really makes me look forward to the time when we will get back together again. Our Vacation Bible School is coming up. It's Monday, July the 20th through Wednesday, July the 22nd. We are doing it virtually this year. We have videos that we'll be showing. But what's really neat about this year's Bible School is there's going to be a Vacation Bible School box that the children are going to be able to have. And in that box is going to be a Vacation Bible School t-shirt, a Bible lesson, a snack, a craft, a camp song, everything that you need for our Vacation Bible School. And we're asking people to come and pick those up on Sunday, July the 19th between 5:30 and 7 o'clock at the church. And if you still haven't registered yet, you can register with Rachel. Please contact her about it. We have our community yard sale coming up later this month, Friday, July the 24th and Saturday, July the 25th. You can start bringing items on Monday, July the 13th. That's this coming Monday. I will say, though, that there have been some situations where we've already needed to go ahead and receive some items, and the fellowship hall has a lot of them in it. And so we've gotten to the point where I think we can go ahead. Well, we are going to have a pre-sale yard sale this Saturday from 9 o'clock to 12 o'clock. It's there in the fellowship hall. We do need some help with this, though. Tomorrow on Thursday, we're asking if anybody can kind of help come and organize and price items. Please know you're more than welcome to do that. Also, with our yard sale, we are renting spaces. If you know of people who like to sell some of their own items, a space is $15. If they do it on the day of the yard sale, it would be $20. I also want to remind everybody in October of our upcoming Mission Blitz. We still want to do that. We're going to be mainly dealing with outside projects, and right now we're kind of wanting to know who can help. The dates of our Mission Blitz are October 9th through the 11th. In regard to some prayer concerns, there are several folks I'd like for us to pray for. I want us to remember Kim Thomas and her family upon the passing of her mother, Barbara Renko, this past week. Please keep Kim and her family in your prayers. Patty Durham is going to be having surgery tomorrow. Please lift her up in prayers. What's interesting is not only is she having surgery tomorrow, but her sister is having surgery also. So let's pray for both of them. Paula Jennings this week had a fall. She did something to her neck and is swollen and needs an operation for that. She's at Baptist Hospital. She'll be having surgery on Friday. So let's certainly remember Paula and her family. We found out today that Hannah Duncan, one of our young people, will be having surgery next Wednesday to have her tonsils and adenoids removed. It's kind of tough. She's going to be having a COVID test tomorrow. It's going to be quarantined. You know, it's tough for any of us, but maybe especially for one of our children to go through that. So please keep Hannah in your prayers. Later this month, Mark Johnson is going to be having knee surgery. Joel Kiger, please remember him. He hasn't been doing that well. He's lost a lot of weight. He's really on a lot of oxygen these days. I've also been asked to pray for a client of Bill Pulliam. His name is Jared Rampley. He's 42 years old with terminal cancer. Let's also remember Bill's mother, Ruby Pulliam. She's a resident at Homestead Hills here in Winston-Salem. She's been in the hospital recently, and as she prepares to go back to Homestead Hills, she will be going in the memory care unit. She is 96 years old and definitely going through a very difficult time. Let's also continue to pray for our healthcare workers and all that they have on them these days, and certainly pray for our nation with all that we are going through as a country. Now, there's a reason that I am here at Old Salem, and it's because of history. And to be honest with you, I have a lot of personal history here. My grandmother lived down on Church Street, which is just about a few blocks away. And I spent a lot of time with my grandmother, especially babysitting when my mom and dad would go off, and I'd get to spend time with my grandmother. Also, I remember coming to Salem band concerts when I was growing up. Haven't been too many in recent years, but that was always a treat to come up here and hear the beautiful band play. I've been here for sunrise services for several years when I was growing up. Came here many times to the candle tea, and maybe some of you have done that too. And really more recently, the office where I worked when I was the director of college and youth and young adult ministries is right up the road on Church Street. So I have a lot of personal history here, but we also have a lot of history here as Moravians. Old Salem has a lot of history for us as Moravians here in the Southern Province. And the reason why I want to be at an historical site is because this past week on July 6th, it's a very historical day in the life of the Moravian Church. On July 6, 1415, John Huss was burned at the stake for his beliefs. And we look at John Huss as being one of the people who helped found the Moravian Church. I'll talk about that more for our weekend video, as we're going to have an emphasis on John Huss and his witness. But until then, I'd like for you to think about something. I'd like to think about, what is your witness? What is your witness to your family? What's your witness to your friends? What is your witness to our community, to our church, and your witness to our nation? If we were having our church service there at King Moravian this Sunday, we would be sharing Holy Communion as part of our observance of our John Huss Sunday. We won't be meeting as a church, but I do want to give you the invitation to have communion wherever you watch the weekend video. You can have your own bread, you can have your own juice, and during that service, you'll have the opportunity to partake, as we will just have communion together. Even though it'll be virtually, it can still be a very meaningful time for us. So until then, I look forward to seeing you later. If there are things that I or we need to do that can help you at the church, just please let me know. And certainly know that you and all of our church family and our friends are in my prayers. God bless you.